Let's talk about Alanya today, which I think is the best location where to buy a property in Turkey. Hi everyone, my name is Aydin and I'm a real estate agent here in Alanya, Turkey. In today's video, I'm gonna reveal the top 6 locations where to buy a property in Alanya, Turkey. Let's start. Number 1. MAHMUTLAR. MAHMUTLAR is only 10 minutes drive from Alanya downtown and it is the biggest neighborhood of Alanya with over 40,000 population. Real estate market in MAHMUTLAR is quite hot thanks to its affordable prices and good quality properties near the beach. Let's talk about property prices in MAHMUTLAR. So as of 2020, average one-bedroom apartment price in MAHMUTLAR in between 40,000 to 60,000 euros depending on its location, facilities and quality. And two-bedroom apartments are starting from in between 55,000 euros goes up to 90,000 euros depending on its view, quality and location. And if you want to own an apartment by the beach or with panoramic sea view, you need to have a budget of in between 100,000 to 150,000 euros. So you can own an apartment which is brand new with facilities by the beach in MAHMUTLAR with panoramic sea views. Number 2. KARGICAK. KARGICAK is known as the villa hub of Alanya. This beautiful area is located only 15 minutes drive from Alanya downtown. It ranks number 1 when it comes to look for villas for sale in Alanya with good value and sea views. Let's talk about property prices in KARGICAK. Villas with shared pool, communal pool in KARGICAK are in between 100 to 150,000 euros depending on its quality, location and views. Villas with private pool in KARGICAK are starting from 175,000 euros and goes up to 600,000-700,000 euros depending on its land size, quality and views. Number 3. KESTEL. KESTEL is known as the university hub and the newest neighborhood of Alanya. It is located right by the beach and only 5 to 7 minutes drive from Alanya downtown. It's also neighbor to one of the biggest neighborhood of Alanya, which is MAHMUTLAR. Let's talk about property prices in KESTEL. One-bedroom apartments in KESTEL starts from 50 to 55,000 euros and goes as far as 120, 130,000 euros depending on where it's located. If you don't mind having an apartment 200-300 meters away from the beach, you can own a one-bedroom apartment in KESTEL in between 50 to 65,000 euros. But if you want to have an apartment by the beach with good facilities, one-bedroom apartment, you would be looking at spending in between 80 to 120,000 euros depending on its quality and location. And as for the two-bedroom apartments in KESTEL are in between 80 to 170,000 euros depending on its location. If you want to buy an apartment in KESTEL right by the beach with good facilities and quality, you are looking at spending in between 120 to 170,000 euros. But if you don't mind having an apartment 200-300 meters away from the beach, you can also find a two-bedroom apartment in KESTEL in between 75-80 to 100,000 euros. And if you want to buy a 3-bedroom apartment in KESTEL, 3-bedroom apartment or penthouse, you can find such apartments or penthouses starting from about 100,000 euros and it goes as far as 350,000 euros for the ones right by the beach. Number 4. Oba. Oba is the closest neighborhood to Alanya downtown. It takes only 5 minutes by car to come to Oba from Alanya downtown. Turkish government recently built the biggest public hospital in Oba area, which made it even more popular when it comes to buying property in Alanya area. Let's talk about property prices in Oba area. Oba is similar to KESTEL, where developers are allowed to build only up to 5-story buildings. So, average property price in Oba for one-bedroom apartment starts from about 50,000 euros and goes as far as 125,000 euros depending on where it's located. If you want to buy a one-bedroom apartment by the beach or close to beach in Oba, you're looking at spending in between 80 to 125,000 euros on average. But if you don't mind having a one-bedroom apartment which is 10-15 minutes walk from the beach, so you can also find one-bedroom apartments in between 50 to 70,000 euros in Oba area. Two-bedroom apartment prices in Oba are in between 80,000 euros and goes up to 250,000 euros depending on its location. So if you don't mind having an apartment in Oba 10 minutes to 15 minutes walk away from the beach, you can find a nice decent quality two-bedroom apartment in between 80 to 90,000 euros, which you can use for your own holidays, also rent it out when you don't use it. But if you want to get an apartment by the beach or very close to the beach in Oba, so you're looking at spending in between 120,000 up to 250,000 euros depending on its location, quality and facilities. When it comes to three-bedroom apartments or penthouses, so you're looking at spending in between 100,000 up to 300,000 euro. Again, it also depends on quality, location and the facilities of the project. Number 5, BEKTAS. BEKTAS is located in the north side of Alanya and it's only 10 minutes drive from Alanya downtown. BEKTAS is the favorite location of everyone who is looking for a private house in Alanya close to downtown. BEKTAS also has 2 and 3 bedroom apartment offers as well, and they start from in between 80,000 to 90,000 euros and goes as far as 200,000 euros for 3 bedroom penthouses. Luxury villas in BEKTAS with private pool and sea view starts from 200,000 euros and goes as high as €1,000,000. Number 6, AVSALLAR. It's the current shining star of Alanya with a beautiful beach. It is located in the west side of Alanya and it's only 15 to 20 minutes drive from Alanya downtown. Let's talk about property prices in AVSALLAR. AVSALLAR has some beautiful hotel concept projects where you can own a 1-bedroom apartment starting from 40,000 euros. It goes as far as 60,000 euros. 2-bedroom apartments are starting from 60,000 euros and goes as high as 100,000 euros. And 3 to 4 bedroom penthouses also starts from about 100,000 euros and goes as high as 150,000, 160,000 euros. You can also find villas for sale in AVSALLAR. Private villas for sale in AVSALLAR starts from about 150,000 euros and goes as high as 300,000 euros. I would like to remind you that prices also change depending on its location, quality and view. So that's it for this video. We've covered the top 6 locations where to buy property in Alanya. If you want to stay up to date with Turkey real estate market, consider subscribing to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. See you in the next one.